Well, good morning, everybody. So the next 24 hours, we're taking a trip to LA to see Nathan Fielder.
A few days later, we received a completed prototype of the heat-resistant polyvinyl chloride suit designed to hold over 100 servings of fresh chili. As I had hoped, the pump dispensed the chili at a steady pace.
He's a great comedian. He's funny as hell, and me and my friends love the shit out of him, and we're gonna go see him. We got one more to pick up, but here's two. Yeah. Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. You can say your names if you want. You gotta plug anything if you want.
I'm Manny. Go follow Catholic Guilt on Instagram. We do variety shows and
I'm Luis. I just exist.
All right, we're off.
Another 10 minutes.
Hello.
Welcome. Hello. Something that I think of, like when we're driving like down the freeway, especially when it gets like a little bit more like desolate, is that like these are the roads. There's just like looking out when there's like no businesses or anything. Like imagine like this is where people were like riding their fucking buggies and like the horses to travel back in the day, and these freeways are here because those were the roads that people paved.
Isn't that like in these mountains where the whole like...
What the f*** is that?
Where the whole freaking pioneer people had that whole cannibal adventure?
The Donner Party?
Yeah, the Donner Party.
I couldn't imagine. I hate road trips already. Imagine like being on a road trip for 9 months.
Oh god.
You're gonna stop to pee.
And it smells like horse shit.
You're just stuck with your family.
Whoa. Congrats on their transition. The Trans Express line. What are your pronouns?
Yeah, so we just played lottery. We all scratched one, and Luis got a winner. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
I put 20 bucks in, and so we got 50 out.
Hell yeah.
Let's roll. All right, we made it to Beverly Hills, yeah, and we're gonna go probably wait in line for 2.5 or 3 hours because people are already queuing up for this event. It's going to take place tonight, and some people were even dressed up as pilots, which is interesting. We found a parking garage. We're gonna go over there and hopefully get in line so that we can see Nathan for you. All right, we just got to the hotel. There's this bed, there's a room in there, and then there's the living room. Hey, there's these two guys. You want to say hello?
Hey, we're about to watch Family Guy on somebody's Hulu. They forgot to log out.
Yeah.
They're gonna pick between the couch and the little bed. I don't know what they're gonna choose, and that's not up to me. I get this whole area back here. There's a tub. I'm probably gonna take a bath. There's this nice closet and a nice little bedroom and a view of a garage. We're gonna go to sleep, figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. All right, so these boys are gonna figure out how they're gonna decide who gets what bed.
Okay.
You get the trundle bed down there, and then you get the little guy right there in the hallway.
Since we do C&Z, I think we're going to do a C&Z game.
Okay.
Give them a little shout out too.
Sure.
Cowboy Sports Las Vegas. What game do you want to play? Let's see. It's best 2 out of 3. How do you feel about what are you doing?
I think what else you... Yeah, what else you got?
What else you got?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get from our loyal fan right here.
Okay.
What's an activity, a daily activity that you do?
Wash the dishes.
Okay, I guess I'll start.
Okay.
I'm washing the dishes. What else you got?
I'm drawing the perfect circle. What else you got?
I'm sewing my hand back together. What else you got?
I'm doing a circle tattoo only on my wrist. What else you got?
I'm scrolling through my tablet. What else you got?
I am plucking off arm hairs. What else you got?
Invoking a spirit. What else you got?
I'm Buzz Lightyear calling in space control. What else you got?
I got nothing.
Oh, 1 point Louise!
Do you want to switch games? Because you're run down.
Yeah, you switch game.
Switch game?
Yeah, switch game each time.
What's another game?
Well, since you lost, you pick.
I feel like what are you doing is the only one I can think of, so we're going with that one.
Okay.
No, let's get 2 initials in.
BJ.
Don't want to get demonetized.
Ben Jerry.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm bending Jerry.
You said I'm.
It's fine. Keep going.
Okay, Jerry's just gonna take one more step.
What are you doing?
Bringing John.
John, come on.
What are you doing?
I'm buying juice.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Blessing justice.
Justice. Santa Maria.
What are you doing?
Blinding Jonathan. What are you doing?
Booming jack-o'-lanterns.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm bullying you.
Nope, I can't hear it.
You said juice already.
I'm saying Jews.
Okay, since Luis lost, he gets to pick the last game.
May I make a suggestion?
Okay, yeah,
What
we'll
about
take
pass the mic?
Pass the mic.
What's
Oh.
the mic? Don't
It's kind of like Beastie Rap, but you fill in your own lyric.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright. Do you want to put on some royalty-free beats?
Yeah.
I knew a guy and his name was Bill. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
In the morning, you remember to take his pill. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He'd like to go out and kill. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
In his old age, he wrote his will. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
He didn't like the taste of krill. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
His old father worked at the mill. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
On the window there was a sill.
Pass the mic.
Pass the mic.
Any beat he would kill.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. His favorite pickle was dill. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
To stay quiet, he would stay still. Pass the mic.
Pass the mic. Favorite flower, daffodil.
Pass the mic. Pass the mic. He always had ink and a quill. Pass the mic.
Pass the mic. A real hoarse voice, it was very shrill. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
I guess.
Okay, Manny, you're the winner. You get to pick which bed you want.
I'll take the couch.
Do you have a winner's speech?
I'm watching Family Guy.
How do you feel about that choice?
It was a tough loss, but I think God works in mysterious ways.
All right. And I'm dying of laughter. And with that, we're going to bed.
Good morning, everybody. We woken up about to leave this hotel and maybe go on an adventure. I don't know yet. We'll see. Boys are ready. You got anything to say?
The person was still logged on to their YouTube channel, so I just made sure to give them some good watches, so that they got it when they log back in.
Always feel free to ask your friends if they're gonna invite you to something. Because it pays off.
More adventure awaits. All right, we found something to do. It's the Santa Monica Pier. Yeah, that's what we chose. Still pretty busy. Looks cool. Anything you want to say about this place?
I'm just putting on a flannel on because I forgot sunscreen.
I've not been here in 11 years. I'm very excited to be here.
Manny?
No, I don't got nothing.
Full of words. Yeah, so we're gonna do some stuff. I'll film a little bit. I'm gonna bring the camera. Everybody has cameras on this pier. Cool carousel. And the beach. Oh, look, garlic bread. Ooh. Oh, lobster rolls. Woo. Santa Monica Pier. That's where we're at. It was a decent experience. Yeah, Pacific Park. Yeah, look at those roller coasters. I ain't going on them today. Not today.
You know, there's a lot going on right now. You know, sometimes you gotta like enjoy the little moments. So that's what I gotta say. And also Catholic Guild, August, some date we haven't solidified it. But we're going to be doing Catholic Guild, so come follow us at Catholic Guild on social media and at Manny_Jesus_Fuerte. So there you go.
Luis, you got anything?
This land used to be Mexico, so I feel right at home. Also, we should expand the Gulf of Mexico.
Jackie, anything?
I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And look how peaceful, look how beautiful it is outside right now. Just take it in, enjoy it, seize the moment, seize the day. Life is good. There was a moment where a pigeon was flying towards me and I thought it was gonna crash into my face because it was like locked in and just like.
Thank you for visiting Santa Monica Pier. Time to get on the road. All right, we're getting some gas and we're on the road. So we're pretty much done for this trip. I did want to ask everybody what was their favorite part, what will they remember, and how their experience was overall. We'll start with Luis right behind.
Oh, I absolutely love this trip, and this was random as all freaking hell, and that's probably my favorite part about it. The two parts I'm definitely gonna remember the most are, well, there's three. I'm gonna remember my $20 hamburger on the way. I'm gonna remember the one question Q&A, and then just the smell of the ocean, just smelling exactly like it did from my childhood.
Honestly, I think my favorite part was just being able to, one, hang out with everybody, y'all are cool, but also just being able to see Nathan Fielder just do a bit right before he leaves, just like saying, I got one question, answers the question, just leaves. Honestly, it was all worth it, and it was honestly, it was really cool.
I think my favorite part was just the overwhelming rush of emotions when Nathan first like walked out onto the stage area. I've not fangirled like that since I was in high school. I didn't know I could still emote like that. Also really loved the homeless guy that fell in love with Brian. That was cool. And then we saw his shirt like ripped off on the sidewalk after we were leaving. I'm not gonna forget just how spontaneous this was. This is probably the most spontaneous trip that I've ever taken. I suggested that we do this like 4 days ago, and we actually did it. And I felt like it healed a part of my soul.
For me, I hated every second of it. No, it was a great trip. I love spontaneity. That makes life worth living. And seeing Nathan was pretty cool. The homeless guy, I didn't tell that story, so I'll have to say it real quick. So we were in line waiting for Nathan Fielder, and we were in their line for like 3 hours. And the guy comes up to me, and he offers me some food, like out of his bowl. And I'm like, no, thank you. Have a good day. And the guy, is like messing around, doing whatever. He goes around again, and he comes back, and then he's like, gives me his fork. He was like, can you open this? And I'm like, sure. And so I open the fork, and I give it to him. And then he comes around again. He throws a quarter at me. Maybe he thought I was homeless. I don't know. But then finally, he comes around one more time, and he asks me, do you know what a turnip is? And I'm like, it's a root vegetable, like a potato. And then he asked Luis, what did he ask you, Luis?
He asked me, where does it come from? And then he like poked me in the stomach and then just approved just approved with such pride and approval. And I don't know, it was just like, he was just like, yes! He was just glad, like I was just part of his community now.
And then he asked where you could buy a potato peeler.
Oh yeah, he asked where you could buy. We found his shirt on the way back to the car, so we don't know where he is now.
Oh, also he had his pants like below his ass, and he was not wearing underwear.
Well, Phil, you're now my best friend. I don't know his name, but
Beverly Hills homeless.
Yeah,
always in our hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing I'll never forget is almost running over Rami Malek.
Was that Rami Malek?
What?
That was f***ing Rami Malek.
Holy fucking shit! Turn around! Turn around!
I can't turn around.
Oh my god! Are you f***ing joking?
No! I got a f***ing face. Oh wait, they're not behind us.
Oh my god.
See, kids, that's why you don't drink and walk across the road at the same time.
Unless you have 2 security guards.
And that was our trip. With that, we're gonna get out of here. Gonna go drive back to Vegas. YouTube thinks you'll like this episode right here, and please hit that subscribe button on this side right over here. I would greatly appreciate it. And with that, have a great day, a great week, great month, great year. Bye-bye.